Where'd I put it? Oh. Okay. Okay. I'm just waiting for a few more people to get in here so we can finish part 2. And that's it. My nail popped off, so this is how I put fake nails on. From Amazon. Alright, just let everybody get in here for a second, and we're gonna finish this up, because it's very important. And when I was reviewing or doing the first part of the video, my camera shut off. I don't know why, it just did. So here we are. Just give me a second. Alright. Hello, everybody. I don't see no comments. I'm not sure why. Pretty sure you all are commenting. I don't see no comments. Alright, so let me just make sure the comments are on. Okay. Oh, there you guys are. Found you. Hi. How is everybody? Alright, so it's not early in the morning no more. It's 5:20 here. And I'm eating melons. Is that okay? I didn't eat all day. I've been running around like a crazy woman. And I'm starving. I'm sorry. So, let me just eat this piece and we'll get right into it, okay? Oh, Kimberly, you're in the past. Oh, I'm just playing. 3/2/1 is my first daughter's birthday. Alright, so I'm actually going to backtrack just a little bit, just so we could get the full page, and then go from there, okay? Alright, so it says, Kylie and I, now this is Sammy speaking, okay? This is part 2, so be sure to watch part 1 if you missed it, okay? Kylie and I were going around taking shots, that's liquor, and just drinking. Oh, and we were trading drinks. We were sharing drinks with each other. First of all, wasn't like COVID. Like, why are you sharing drinks with anybody? Period. Like, ill? Right? No? I mean, totally COVID. I got glue now stuck under my finger. How many people share drinks when they drink? I don't. Anyways. We would go back to her car and get some alcohol. Sometimes. Huh? Why do you need to go to a car to get alcohol if there's already alcohol at the party? Hmm? Did you eat your melon? And then we went to her car to charge her phone. And we were talking about just random stuff. It's kind of hard to remember. And so, no, we were talking. And so, no? What does that even mean? Excuse me. And so, no, we were talking about, and she goes, that's the picture in the thumbnail. Like, she's trying to remember. Like, you could remember all these other details, but you can't remember that part. All right, fine. Is my phone dirty? Hold on, I'm sorry. I just bought muffins for the baby. So, where am I? Talk about smushes her face together very hard. Her texting her mom. But why is she texting her mom if it's only 10:30? Why? What? I don't get that. Because the only text I'm aware of is saying, hey, you know, I don't know if it was, can I stay later? Or I don't know if there was 2 texts, but I know one of the texts was that she'll be home in a few, like, you know, in a few, meaning she was getting ready to leave in a few minutes, and charging her phone. So again, nobody talks about charging the phones. Nobody does that. When I'm charging my phone, I'm not going to say, hey guys, you know what I did today? I plugged in my phone and it charged. Nobody does that. And stuff, you know. So the timeline's off. 10:30, she's already texting her mother. She says, and just about the party. And then we had a few friends in the car. So wait. Why wouldn't you say Kylie, me, and the friends were in the car? Why do these friends just pop in this car out of nowhere? She's jumping. Boop, 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 boop. And what I mean by jumping is she's skipping over major parts. We all decided to go back to the party. So now we're back at the party, okay? Kylie was ready to leave. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I wrote that. She didn't say that. We all go back to the party. And I put, was Kylie ready to leave? Is that why she started texting her mom? Decided was the key word. So let me go back up. Hold on. We all decided to go back to the party. So before you decided to go back to this party, was it a question of not going back to the party? Because why would you say decided? You would only say decided if you had a plan of not going back to the party. If somebody didn't want to go back to the party and then all of a sudden everybody decided, okay, let's go back to the party. So this is leaving me to feel like Kylie was the one that wanted to leave. Kylie didn't want to be there no more. So let's keep going. I feel like that is a very big key. Decided, keyword. We were around in there. So remember I don't have it here, but if you look, where is it? So on this first page when we were talking in part 1, here, I have the word party and circled because she says she came with her. Drove in with her. Drove in what? What do you mean you drove in with her? Wouldn't it be up to the party? Why would she say she drove in with her? I think that was a slip from her subconscious. Because her subconscious knew what happened. You okay? So we got this little party with a circle, right? And then here I put, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a circle with an X with a circle again, right? And what I mean by this is, I know my brain works a little weird, but it works. We were around in there. So she goes from saying, we all decided to go back to the party. And I put, was Kylie ready to leave? Decided, key word. We were around in there. Okay, let's just keep going. A ride in the car. A ride in the car because my ride was leaving. So she's jumping again. And what I mean by that is, again, it's still 10:30, possibly 10:45, right? And it goes back to that decided word. Okay, she says, a ride in the car. I had asked her for a ride in the car. You asked Kylie for a ride in the car, right? because my ride was leaving. So somebody else was trying to leave earlier. Somebody else was trying to leave earlier, and Sammy wanted to stay later, right? Was Kylie her ride that wanted to leave? She would have definitely been drunk by now. You know, at least 3-4 shots, a couple cups of beer, a couple cans of beer. They both should be twisted by now, okay? Especially in such a short amount of time. You're looking at, you could possibly get alcohol poisoning doing so much so fast. The cups, the shots, the beer in the car. Her demeanor changes here. And I wanted to stay at the party longer. Key words. She wanted to stay at the party longer. Her ride was leaving and she needed a way home. Hence Kylie's car. Keep going. And so then we ended up splitting up. Was there a fight? Was there a fight? Did Kylie want to go home after maybe possibly 5-10 minutes of being there? Hello, baby. After 5-10 minutes being there, instead of Mags wanting to leave, let me just go to this back page, because I got little notes after I posted the first one. I just want to talk about these little notes before we get into the rest of that, because it says left in 10 minutes, Mags, but there's no proof of that. Did Kylie want to leave within the first 10 minutes? Not Mags. Hey, babe. That's my baby. That's my real baby. Let me just go back. Okay. Splitting up in the party because I wanted to find another ride. Why would you want to find another ride if you just said 2 seconds ago you asked Kylie for a ride? Hello? Again, because Kylie wanted to leave earlier. And she said this in my ITC. She says, I'm the one that wanted to leave. That's what she said in the ITC. All my ITCs were done. 2 of them were done before she was found. 1 of them was done after. They all are 100% on point. All of them. When we get back to the party after leaving. Wait, I'm sorry. I wanted to find another ride. Again, because Kylie wanted to leave earlier, I wrote that. Then she goes into saying, when we got back to the party after leaving the car, we did this already. What are you talking about? You just said all that back here. That you went to the car, you asked for a friend, and now you're back at the car and you're back at the party. You're jumping over major pieces. You're jumping over the pieces that actually are important. You're giving us all the non-important stuff. You remember all the non-important stuff, but you can't remember Kylie, right? When we got back to the party after leaving the car, and Sammy smushes her hands together like this, and I could see, and I could feel, and I seen it in my third eye, they got into a fight. They got into a fight over this leaving situation. So that we could, sorry, my mind is, right? There's not a lot of cameras up there, she says. She knows, and in a different interview, she tells you where all the cameras are. So I'm very sure she's aware of that other big camera, okay? The whole common misconception. She was not being driven. She wasn't driving home. But a few seconds prior to this conversation, she was asked, what do you think happened to Kylie, right? And her answer was, I think somebody knew she was drunk, offered her a ride home, but they never gave her the ride home. Well, let's just look at those 3 things. Somebody knew she was drunk. She said, I knew for a fact she was drunk, and I know what happens to drunk drivers and all that. What's all that? What's the all that? What's the all that? That's what I want to know. What's the all that? What's the all that? The fight? The drugging her? Keep going. Wait, just keep going. I'm sorry. Home, and she was not being driven. But the dude, I can't remember. I don't know if it's Tony. Doug. I don't know his name. Also asked what you think happened. Somebody knows she was drunk. Someone offered her a ride home. Someone didn't give her a ride home. So look, someone knew she was drunk. Maybe the person that was giving her all the shots and the cups and the beer. That person would know she's drunk, right? Someone offered her a ride home because she wanted to stay later. And she knew that she'd be even more drunk by the end of the night. So maybe she offered Kylie to drive Kylie home in her car. Okay. Because, let me see, this is really small. Because she wanted to leave and you wanted to stay. And you left her. But you said she would never leave her friends. Because in another interview, she said Kylie, she cared too much about her friends to leave them. So this tells me because she cared too much, Kylie cared too much, that you, Sammy, lack that care, obviously. Keep going. I done realized later she was drunk. Later? You tell me you had all them shots, all that beer, all that alcohol, and later you discovered she was drunk? Later? Oh. But you weren't that drunk, right? Because you noticed it, right? Oh, okay. I believe she was drunk. Oh, I know she was drunk. I did not want her to be driving me home. Oh. Brush a little shoulder off there, no? Because I know about drunk drivers and all that. What's the all that? Can we talk about that? What's the all that? Driving into water? You know about all that, right? I'm sure you do. So I figured she'd be staying there, or she'd find a ride home. But you just said she was texting her mom about coming home. You just said she was texting her mother. So why would she text her mom, oh, I'm coming home, but stay there? Yes, I've done Summer from like the very first week she went missing. But she texted her mom perfectly. Once again, she texted her mother perfectly. Leaving in a few. Because she was a smart girl. She was smart enough to know. To know what? That her friend was going to drug her? And so, then I found her at the party. You literally just said you would just break off for mere moments. But then, miraculously, you found her again. Like she was missing. But you was just with her. This is what I wrote. To realize she was drunk. To tell her. Oh, no, I'm sorry. But you was just with her. To realize she was drunk. To tell her I had another ride home. That I loved her. Past tense. Wouldn't you say I love you? I love you, girl. See you later. I loved you. And wanted to say bye. Wanted to say bye. If that don't give you some chills. Have fun at the party. So now you're no longer staying later, but Kylie is? I want to stay later. I'm leaving. Have fun. You're on your own. Deuces. So now Sammy wants to leave, but Kylie wants to stay. Nope, wrong again. She left the party and Kylie called her. Does she need a ride? No, I'm driving. I like getting driven right now. So if we say that Kylie's car, right, allegedly, went into the water at 12:33. Sammy specifically says 12:36. Kylie called her to say, does she still need a ride? She didn't say 10:30-ish, 12:30-ish. She said 12:36 to be exact, right? So as Kylie's car allegedly is going under and she's drowning, you're telling me Kylie picked up the phone, dialed Sammy, and said, hey, do you still need a ride? Bloop, bloop, bloop. You still need a ride? Because everything out of this girl's mouth is just bogus. It's a lie. So now, the last part. ITC. I did an ITC on August 17th. Kylie said, you set me up, Sammy. For someone to set somebody up, they would have to, one, know in advance that that person would be somewhere that they needed them to be. And that was one of the first things she admits. I'll find it. Hold on. I had talked with Kylie and I'd known she was going beforehand. That's the first thing that's written right there. I'd known she was going beforehand. Sorry. Where are we? They would have to know in advance that she'd be there. And they'd have to have a plan of doing something to her. Thank you, babe. Christina, thank you. Doing something to her. Like making her the laughing stock. Watching her stumbling around, laughing at her. That's what she told me in the channeling session. She told me that, you know, they were literally all just making fun of her, calling her a lightweight and all kinds of stuff. I put laughing first, hurt second. So it started out as a laughing stock, but it ended up her getting hurt. Now, I want to also talk about a big one. The whole leave the children alone comment that everybody loves to throw at me. And I'm sure other people, but I know I get a whole bunch of, leave the kids alone. You're going to get sued by Sammy's parents. Well, tell Sammy, shut the fuck up. Tell her, shut the fuck up. Because I'm just repeating what Sammy said. Sue that, honey. Leave the kids alone. Can I just say, I got you, babe. Don't you think you trucky parents have left the kids alone long enough? Leaving these children alone is one of the reasons why Kylie's not here anymore. Because you left the children alone. As if they were adults. Am I wrong? The only child was Kylie. No, I'm not going to leave the kids alone. Y'all have done that for long enough. Y'all left the kids alone long enough, and look at them. They're all out of control. They're all drunks. They're all druggies. I say it. Leave the kids alone. Yeah. You know, most of them might even be murderers by now. Let me just tell you something. So that was what I got so far. Hold on. Telling me, leave the kids alone. Oh, how would you know? You never been through it? Yes, I have. My baby was just in here. She's almost 22 years old. She ain't no drunk. She ain't a party animal. Oh well, I did my job. I'm doing it again. But come at me a different way. Because again, I've been there, done that. My daughter is older than Kylie. I've been a mama longer than her. So, can we just talk about witchcraft and Truckee? Because it's real. I'll wait for you guys to answer. Because if not, I'll hang up now. But if you guys want to talk about the witchcraft going on and the attacks that they're doing on creators that are speaking up, that's right, Audriana. All right, so as soon as I picked up this case, it was, I think it was by the second ITC that I did. I felt like her family knew. It's like I knew they knew, right, about me doing this. And right after that, I'm telling you, I've been getting attacked left and right. Now, when I say attacked, don't think like the worst of it, because I don't get the worst of it. I never get what they send to me because I'm doing this from the light, not the dark. So I'm protected, okay? But I could feel it still. It don't completely, let's say they throw 100 at me, I might get 25 of it, okay? But I can feel it. And I know it's not just me. I know they've been putting things on other creators. Like, it's very real. And then once I saw those tarot cards, I was like, oh, I get it. So it was just like more confirmation for me that what I was feeling was actually happening. Usually I know who throws things at me, just, I guess like a telepathically. I just know. These people are messing with dark forces. Like, it's scary shit. But again, I'm not concerned because I am covered. I am okay. They better leave your friend alone. Yeah, I probably would say that the mother, because she did say this in the ITC, and I don't usually talk about anything unless I hear it in ITC first. Because if I hear it on ITC, then I'm like, yeah, fact. It's a fact. Fuck that. That the mother probably bought Kylie beer plenty of times. The fact that I did a reading for Kylie on her friends, and I said, is there anything else you want to talk about them? And she brought in her mother and her stepfather. And the card of her mother was so disgusting. It was hideous. It was a hideous person. That's the same energy I feel being thrown at me. I can feel it. Now, it don't break me, right? ITC, it's a spirit box machine. Cocaine, I don't know nothing about that. I don't know what you're talking about. I must have missed it. Oh, is that somebody's name? I don't know. Whatever. You just gotta believe it. You just gotta believe it. As in anything in this world. She said, can you teach me how to protect myself? Guys, I don't sage. I don't use crystals. I like amethyst, but I don't use the amethyst for anything. Yeah, I don't know about all that. I'm not in Kylie's bloodstream, and I'm not going to sit here and say she was using drugs. I'd rather nobody say that on my channel. Thank you. I appreciate that. Not being mean. What was I saying now? I forgot. So, protecting yourself. It's literally just knowing you're protected. Once you know something as fact in your head, you manifest that. Well, I actually have a little bit different of a belief system. That's it, you know. I'm not here to knock anybody's belief system. You believe what you believe, and I'm proud that you believe in something. But yeah. So I really feel like if we go back to the beginning, How she said that she knew she'd be there. How she saw her the second she got there. From that moment on, we were pretty much seen together all around the party. With break-offs for mere moments. We would always come back to each other. So you knew she was going. So you're telling me you were the first person to see her, the last person to see her, but this is an accident. No, that's not the Tony box. That's the that's the TV.
What do you want to play today, Kate? Let's look in the box. Look at diving.
Yeah, right?
Let's be deep sea divers at the Great Rainbow Reef.
Yeah, like, I don't believe in demons, okay? I believe in negative energy, but it's when people start giving these demons names that you start manifesting them and they start becoming physical. I don't do that. I don't even pay them any attention. If I ever feel negative energy, I block myself with a manifestation, like knowing I'm protected. Okay, Dawn. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. That was the first part, and that came to me. I sat here this morning. That all came to me this morning. It's about 6 pages of basically her just lying. But I feel like there's truth within her lies. Like when she says she came with her. She drove in with her. She drove in what? What do you mean she drove in with her? Wouldn't you say she drove up to the party with her? I don't know. I feel like everything that she said. Oh, was the book part here? This is a common misconception. I spoke about this before. This is a common misconception. How common is it? Because she was only missing 3 days at this point. She was not being driven. And she was not driving. Oh, how do you know that? Because you were the first and last person to see her, maybe? How about this one? I don't remember his name. Doug, Tony, something like that. What do you think happened to her? Sammy. Someone knew she was drunk. I wonder who. Someone offered her a ride home. I wonder who. Because they probably wanted to stay later, right? And somebody did not give her a ride home. Really? Wow. I think Sammy's psychic. Sammy the psychic. That's what I'm going to call her from now on. Starving, I'm sorry. But yeah. I would love for you guys to go watch part 1. So you could come here and then watch part 2. Just to get the gist of it. I wanted to make this one big video. It didn't work out that way, but yeah. When she started pressing her hands together and she started skipping over moments, we went to the car, and then all of a sudden you're magically back in the car, but then we're all magically back over here, but then we're magically back at the car, and we're magically talking about this, and we're magically back in the car. When she started doing that and pressing her hands together and smushing her face, and she, you know, the facial expressions and her body language just wasn't matching what she was saying, I truly just felt like she got into a fight over Kylie wanting to leave, and she knew she was Kylie's ride. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. There was a fight between them because Kylie wanted to leave because she kept stressing it. And I was wondering, why would Mags say, I left, 10 minutes in, I left. It was so scary, and men were pressing me, and it was so scary. But let's talk about that. The fact is, you guys literally displaced Kylie as you say this. It was so scary. 10 minutes into the party, it was so scary. I was so scared. And the 5 men were pressing me to force me to take a bong rip. Oh my God. And to help my boyfriend. And I'm like, what the fuck is this about? And then I thought about it. It wasn't them. It was scary because they hurt her. She was messed up early on. Why else would nobody else called the party scary? What was this big scary moment? It was Kylie. Kylie was that scary moment. Kylie wanted to leave 10 minutes after getting there. She probably looked around and was like, nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, no, you gotta drink. Here, drink, here, drink. Pressing it. More. I want to leave. No, you can't leave. No, I need your car. No. Yeah, it's so scary. It was so scary. But I want to stay later. No. It was so scary because y'all fucked her up. You fucked her up. Exactly, Lisa. Slay J. Exactly. If it was that scary, everybody would have got back in the car and left. But no, it was that scary because somebody that had the car that brought them all there got fucked up. And they didn't know what to do and they panicked. And that's fucking scary. Yes, baby? That's scary. It's me trying to force you to take a pull of weed. That's not scary. I'm like, all right, come here. You know what I'm saying? I don't smoke no more, but you know, back in the day, as a team, I would have been, give me that. You can't force me. I'm taking it. You understand? What are your thoughts on the new video from that? I don't buy it. But that's just my personal opinion. If you buy it, go ahead, buy it. I don't buy it. I'm telling you, the scary part was what they did to Kylie. That was the only thing scary that happened at that party. Since when is weed scary? Right. It wasn't the weed that was scary. They gave her something. So they had to mention drugs being there. Why would Sammy keep saying, yeah, we shared the same cup? She was saying it to insinuate that she's not drugged because then Sammy would have been drugged. No. Sammy was doing the drugging. They were all laughing at her and she got hurt. Yeah, I don't know what the drug was. I'm not going to act like I do. I'm not going to do that. But I'm just saying. You want more melons, baby? I'm eating them all. Yeah. She said, oh, no, she didn't say she ran away. She said Kylie loved her friends and family too much to leave them. Does that put chills down your spine? Because Sammy didn't love her enough. Because Sammy left her. Sammy left her. Narcissistic Sam. Narcy Sam. Just rewind. This is part 2, so make sure you catch part 1. Oh yeah, Sammy is the ringleader of all of this. Yeah, they're called ain't scary. They're dumb. They're dumb. I see right through it. That's why I say that. It don't take a rocket scientist. It is so juicy. I almost choked on it a couple of times. MP together. They might have done that. They might have done that. I never heard nothing about that. Rana? Kylie was 16. And she died a few days before her 17th birthday. Am I reading? What?
And Kit, Kate, and the ducks flew straight to the North Pole.
Oh, that I believe that was Mag's boyfriend with the stuff in the bags. I didn't know what you were talking about. No, Kylie didn't have no real friends. If I was a real friend to Kylie and I drove there with her and I want to leave, I'm taking Kylie with me. There's no way I'm leaving Kylie at a party with grown-ass men. Kylie shouldn't have even been there in the first place. If you were a true friend, you never even would have took her there.
What do you want to play today, Kate? Let's look in the box. Look, Kate, party hats.
I gotta start cooking.
Every day's a party. Loud and fun. Don't get it.
But anyways, I don't know. I just see right through Sammy. I feel like she's the key player. I feel like they all know, and they're all covering it up because it's gonna get out that the mom possibly brought some of that liquor and beer for Kylie. It's gonna get out a whole bunch of different stuff. Dr. Dro Dispensia, neuroscientist, validates you can with science. Cool. Go to YouTube and search Joe Dispenza Demons 15 minutes video of audio. When I end this live, can you put the link in my comments section? Not in the live comments, like in the comments section. I would love to find that.
You get to enjoy your sister's big day.
I'm just good at seeing through bullshit because I've been through a lot of bullshit. You understand? And Sammy screams BS. Sammy screams narcissistic. Sammy screams gaslighter. Just not a good friend. She's very into herself. My whole thing is, when they're sitting there talking about how scary this party was, not one time did they mention where Kylie was while they were so scared. Not one time did they mention Kylie's feelings when they were so scared. Not one time did they mention Kylie when they were being pressed with drugs. Not one freaking time. Which to me shows them displacing her as if she wasn't even there. Why are you jumping around her? You're jumping on everything but Kylie. That's why we're here. We're not here for you, Sammy. They don't give two flying Fs. Or Mags. You stop scratching, for real. Wash with cold water. It helps. Seriously. Not one time do they say Kylie was scared too. Kylie was scared too. Kylie was being pressed too. Not one freaking time, and that's too much for me. So you know that you were too scared, and you know that you were being pressed by 5 guys. How many guys were pressing Kylie? Because Kylie's way prettier than both of you. Huh? Or is this what it's all about? Were you jealous that all the guys wanted Kylie? Why you completely skipped over it? It was so scary. The party was so scary. It was scary. What was Kylie feeling? You keep telling us about your feelings. What was Kylie feeling if she was right there at the hip with you the whole night?
We'll make the day fun for everyone. Thanks, Mom. Hey, how did you know?
Don't fall.
Come on, Kate. Let's try again.
I ain't wrong. Leave the kids alone. You did that long enough, honey. Look where it got you. Look where it got her. No, we need to pay the kids mind. Mind the kids. Mind the kids. Don't take your fucking eyes off of them. That's a mother. I'm a robot for my baby. That's it. The day I'm not a robot is the day she grown. And 16 ain't grown. Leave the kids alone. I'm gonna smack everybody that says that shit. Leave the kids alone. Who in their right mind would leave a child alone? Knowing they're drinking since 15, probably 14. You know what that tells me? That there's some issues there that she don't know how to deal with. There's some issues that were placed in front of her that she don't know how to deal with, that she is going out drinking at 16, 15, 14 years old that you knew about, Lindsay. That's trauma. What kind of trauma did you put her through? Hocus pocus shit? I'm getting agitated. I don't want to be agitated. You gonna throw it at me? Don't you throw it. Don't you throw it. Mommy gonna throw it. Ready? Go. Whoa! I knocked your piggies over.
And cakes. Let's be magicians. Yeah, we'll start.
Yeah, man. If you a true mother, and I mean a true mother, not where you just have kids and you just let everybody else take care of them. I'm talking about a true mother that takes care of your child and you do it. There's no way in hell you would be okay with that, knowing that your child is drinking at 14, 15, 16 years old. No freaking way. Because if they are drinking at 14, 15, 16 years old, it's telling me, woo, got it. It's telling me that basically there's some type of trauma, there's some type of mental issues happening, and that could stem from so many different things, especially living in an occultic situation. I don't want it to fall on you. Why do I feel like something was in it? Oh no, not the oh, don't you fall, huh? You understand what I'm saying? Good shot? Oh, thank you. Yeah, like, come on, man. She seriously never even thanked. She literally thanked everybody that didn't do anything. She thanked the people that looked for her, the search teams that looked for her, but didn't find her, because they deserve a big thanks. She thanks the people that brought the food. She thanks the kids. You're thanking the children, the adult. You're hugging the adult that helped your child get drunk and left her. You're thanking these people? Why would you thank them? The only reason I could think of thanking them is because it was a bigger picture, a bigger plan that could only involve money. Now that's a ball, right? This is actually my exercise ball, but she kind of confiscates everything of mine. This was our story. Listen, I don't remember her saying that, but I could just see it. I could totally see it. I don't remember her saying that, but still, none of it makes sense. Police looked for her in the river, didn't find her. What is that noise? I don't know. I'm over it. I don't want to be over it because I know they're going to call this an accident because there's way too many people pushing this as an accident. But all the signs are there that screams this is no accident. It's not an accident if your mother knew you were going to get drunk. It's not an accident. Thank you. Chim Rose. Thank you. It's not an accident. If my child, my daughter, my oldest, if she came to me and said, hey, Mom, I'm going to this party. I'm getting fucked up tonight. And I said, okay, be safe. You know what to do. You a smart girl. And my child goes and dies. That falls on me. Not my child. She's a child. As a parent, we're supposed to make the decisions until they're old enough to make the decisions. If I'm an 18-year-old and I got a 16-year-old with me, which would never fucking happen because that's weird, first off. But let's just say if I'm 18 years old and I'm sitting there getting somebody else drunk, the only way I would do that is if I had intentions. That's it. Intentions of doing harm, whether it be just laughing, letting her be the laughing stock of the party, the humiliation rituals, okay, or if I wanted to hurt her, or even further, if I had, here we go, The only other way would be if I had a bill that I had to pay off because I got credit on something I wasn't supposed to have and I got it anyways, drugs. And I wanted to pay the drug dealer back any way I possibly knew. How many times do girls get drugged and raped for somebody else? Like, they literally set that shit up. I've seen it with my own eyes. Growing up, I've seen that shit. So it's not unheard of. Those are the only 3 possibilities. Intentions. There's always intentions. Why would an 18-year-old hand a 16-year-old, a smart 16-year-old, who the fuck cares if she's smart? She ain't that smart if she's drinking. The fuck? I don't want to get aggravated. I'm sorry. Hi, Sassy. Oh, my Sassy knew I was getting aggravated. Come here, my baby. Oh, your mommy's baby. Don't kiss me. Don't kiss me. Don't kiss me. Hi. What? Who? Cindy. I don't see Cindy's comment. I don't know. Somebody said to like, a neuroscientist agrees or something. I wanted to listen to it. I don't know where. Yeah, you have the boy. Can I mate her? She's 12 and she's never gotten booty, and I don't want her to die a virgin. I don't want you to die a virgin. Her name is Sassy, Chewy and Sassy. I got you a boyfriend. I got you a boyfriend. Is it a blue and gold Yorkie? Gotta be a blue and gold Yorkie if they're gonna have puppies. My baby. Wow. Holly. Oh my god, yeah. Wow. Mm-hmm. No! You ain't got a boyfriend. He's not your boyfriend. You can't have him fixed and be a boyfriend. I need a baby, Sassy. They said that they live like almost 20 years. So she's at 12. So I'm kind of getting worried now. Oh no. I've had her since she was 6 weeks old. Oh, there's a lot of places like that. We just don't know about it. Like, seriously, there's people out there in the United States that literally eat people. They eat them. I'm not making that shit up. It's true. There are people out here that eat people. It's what they do. Oh, 3. I almost had you a boyfriend. I'm gonna put a post out for her on Craigslist. Sassy needs a boyfriend. You need a boyfriend, baby. My hubby said I could get another Yorkie, but I would have to get rid of all the other dogs, and I can't do that. They're all my babies. They're all my babies, and I love them all in different types of ways. I did hear about that. I did. And this is why everybody's like, oh, how come you don't let your dogs around your babies? This is why. Because dogs have teeth. Dogs have teeth. And dogs bite. Did you drop it? Dogs bite. And I have a bully, a pocket bully. I have a Chow Lab mix. She's nasty. When she's mean, when she's irritable, I don't mess with her. They I call them schizo. They're just all over the place. You know what I'm saying? No, I never allowed my dogs around my child. Never. I have a big house, so it is a little easier to keep them all separated, but I don't let my dogs around. The only one I let around is Sassy. And she could still bite her, but she don't, but you know. I just can't. All right. Well, stop you what? I didn't even know what you were doing. I'm live right now. Stop you. What was you doing? You were cleaning? One pile, and what else did you do? You did the whole thing? I was deep cleaning yesterday, and I couldn't stop. I was just cleaning and cleaning. All right, I don't know. Hold on, let me just see. Does anybody agree with me? That's all I want to know. Because I just feel a lot of people just don't. Yeah, hubby's here. I just feel a lot of people are looking over this. Like, nobody wants to hold accountability. I have done a ITC and asked about Zaname. I asked about I was gonna say Ronnie, and the other name. See, there's a couple channels I don't mess with, and it's not because I don't like them. It's that they came out their face about me first. So, you know, I don't have a problem with people until they have a problem with me. So whatever. But that I did actually on a ITC, and it literally said trafficking for Ronnie, and for Zanime it mentioned MIT, and I believe that is a computer school, like a smart ass computer school, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know. You agree? You agree? Okay, so at least I know there's some people that are thinking with some type of common sense. I don't know that case. See, I try not to get onto too many cases at one time because sometimes I can get stuck on a case for a while until I feel satisfied with the information I got. MIT, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But it definitely said MIT, and I was like, what? And then didn't Ryan Upchurch, he saw on her desk like these mass destruction books and creepy books that like regular people should not have. Thank you, Jessie Lynn. No, I could do like 2, maybe 3, but then it gets to be way too much on me.
Perfect. Next, add 1 cup of milk. I'll do it. I love milk.
I know that's right. I'm not in competition with nobody. I'm not racing nobody. I'm just in my own lane doing my own thing.
No, I said 2 teaspoons of salt. That's way too much. Oops.
Yeah, I think it's very weird that Zaname says she was at the party next to the party. So there was another party next to the party. And then you're swimming literally over Kylie's freaking body in a kayak. For a click and a view? Come on, it's not that serious. That's weird. You could have messed up evidence. You don't know. Like, why would you do that? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just glad AWP found them. Found her. I said them. That was weird. Found her, you know. I just saw that they found somebody else today or yesterday, something like that. Well, I love you too, Lady Moonlight.
Oh no, we ruined the princess's birthday. And then along came a mysterious stranger.
Why are they putting blame on Kylie? Because that's what narcissists do. That's what narcissists do. Instead of taking accountability, they're going to blame the victim. And they're going to play like they're the perfect person. When all I see is unfit parenting and fake friends.
But it doesn't seem like you're having fun now.
Nobody wants to take responsibility. Sammy don't want to take responsibility for drinking with a minor, which I'm sorry, she should be in jail right now. Because let this be black people. Hello, they would all be in jail until they're proven innocent. If they get proven innocent. Can we just talk about that for a second? Nobody want to talk about that, right? Wonder why. Any other state? The Trekkie way. The Trekkie way. Woo! Come on with the... Any other state? Look at, what's her name? I forgot her name. But Kandis drinking with freaking Hunter, who's 15. Yeah, she got her kids taken away, but she ain't in jail. You are not. It is illegal. Alexa, is it illegal for... Sorry.
As of 2015, the murder rate
Alexa.
in the States was 4.
Alexa. I'm going too fast. Hold on. Alexa.
No alarms.
Alexa, is it illegal to drink with a minor if you're an adult?
From skyscrapercity.com. There's nothing illegal about it.
Oh, well, apparently Alexa says it's not illegal to drink with minors. Great, Alexa. You're doing great. What the fuck? Did you just hear that? I don't know if that came out right. I know it's illegal to drink with minors, okay? Alexa must be from Truckee. Don't laugh. I got asthma. Talking shit, that's my karma. Oh my god. But anyways, I love you, babes. This is just too much. Did y'all hear that though? Where is this?
Look, Kate, racing caps.
Alexa needs to get locked up. She's been drinking with minors. But I'm serious, like, Alexa's from Truckee. It's a conspiracy. Come on, this bitch just said it's totally fine. All right, I'm coming. My baby wants me to make her some food. A giant ball? What color? Oh, it sure is purple. Boom, I'm gonna make some food. Ah, not the lamp. Whoopsie. I love her so much. All right, so listen, I'm gonna get going. I got things to do. I was chopping up vegetables. I chopped up all the, whatever those are called. Chopped up ginger, put them in the freezer. Chopped up some carrots, chopped up some, I put these in the freezer too. What is that? Tomatoes and beets, and that's for her drinks though. I make her smoothie drinks because she don't like to eat veggies. So I sneak them into her. Hold on. Anyways, I love y'all. I just hope y'all just stay using your common sense. That's it. That's all I ask my babes to do. Just keep using and think with your logic. Logical explanation. See, this country, it seems like they look down upon people that think logically. Like, oh my God, she thinks logically. Ew, let's leave. You know what I'm saying? But hey, listen, just keep doing that because every legal drinking age is 21. But the fact is, even though Sammy is not supposed to be drinking yet, okay, Sammy is still the adult in the situation, handing cups out of her own mouth, handing cups to Kylie, the minor. I didn't say this. Sammy said it. Leave the kids alone. No, pay the kids attention. Leave the kids alone. No, pay the kids attention. Their actions, drinking at 15, 16 years old, is telling you a bigger message. She needed some help. She needed a friend. That's what she needed, a friend. I'm getting upset. This really gets me upset. I'm just saying. I'm going to hang up. All right, babes. Bye.